It's time for Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, brought to you by Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. Here's your host, meteorologist Abby Dyer.
Good morning, everybody. Welcome to your Wednesday here in the Ozarks. We are waking up with temperatures in the middle 60s in most communities, so it's not bad if you're getting up right now. However, we're going to heat up quickly today, and I've got a whole lot of sunshine in the forecast to help us do just that. It is a summer day, and the 90s are back. That is the headline. In fact, many of us may end up in the middle 90s even today, 93, my forecasted high temperature here in Springfield. So it'll be a quick warm up. We are not going to have much of a breeze either. So today is a great pool day. It's summertime weather. I don't expect heat headlines in the Ozarks today, but heat index values may approach the triple digits and maybe exceed that number as we head closer to the weekend forecast. So the warming trend, it's on as we head into the second half of our work week forecast and closer to the weekend also. Now, the rain chance today is not zero, but I really think most in the Ozarks stay dry. We are under a ridge of high pressure once again. That means we're seeing some warming across the Ozarks, and I expect that we see a whole lot of sunshine the next couple of days also. We have dry conditions with a warming trend through the end of the week into the weekend. Looks like a hot and sunny summer weekend also, with high temperatures near 90 this afternoon and heat sticking around. I told you about those heat index values. I think we can expect triple digit heat index values as we head through the rest of the weekend forecast. I'm eyeing a cool down and potential precipitation as we head into the early part of next week. So by that time, we're getting closer to school starting to open back up. First days coming up here. We need the cooler weather. Some playground cool downs would be a great thing. And some precip is in that forecast too, because the grass is getting a little bit crispy in a few areas. The work week forecast looks pleasant, but kind of summer like. We've got normal high temperatures typically this time of the year around 90 degrees. Today, we're just slightly above that, 93 for that starting time afternoon temperature in Springfield. We're easily at 95, 96 for tomorrow. Similar numbers on Friday and Saturday. Looks very hot with highs likely in the upper 90 and low temperatures to near 70 to mid 70s in the forecast. So we're starting to see some of those overnight low numbers creeping upward as well. Around the country, what's making headlines, it's air quality alerts over the upper Midwest and for parts of the Northeast also. Extreme heat watches are also in effect, and extreme heat warnings and advisories for portions of southeastern California and much of the Southwest, the desert Southwest, on very high temperature alert as we head into the remainder of today and tomorrow. I think our friends out west are going to hold on to some of those heat headlines into the end of the week also. All right, it's time for the Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather Brain Twister trivia question for the day. And the question that I have for you, this was yesterday, which of these weather patterns is most likely to influence August weather in the Northern Hemisphere? Do you think that is A, the polar vortex, B, El Nino, C, a high pressure ridge, or D, a monsoon trough? And if you listen to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather, I have talked about this exact phenomenon impacting our weather pretty much for the last 2 months, and that is C, the high pressure ridge. It's that ridge of high pressure. Sometimes I call it a hot air dome or a big bubble of hot air because that's what it acts like as it hangs over the Midwest. So, congrats. If C, a high pressure ridge, was your answer, it is what we have to thank oftentimes for the heat and the humidity and the pattern where it's just kind of day after day of the same old thing. High pressure ridge. All right, here's the quiz question that I'll leave you with for tomorrow. In August, which of these regions is most likely to experience monsoon season, characterized by heavy rainfall and high humidity? Who do you think experiences or is most likely to experience monsoon season? Is it A, Central Europe, B, South Asia, C, Southern Australia, or D, Northern Canada? You can submit your guess at the website. That's aroundtheozarks.com. While you're there, I've got the forecast up for you so you can see a little preview of that cool down I was telling you about early next week. In the meantime, I'll be back to chat with you first thing tomorrow morning. Thanks for listening to Around the Ozarks Wake Up Weather this morning. And thanks to our sponsors, Command Family Medicine, Heating and Air Paramedics, and Taylor Grubaugh Chevrolet. We'll chat tomorrow.